Hi and welcome to our video blog. This is Ash and with me is Jude.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
We both are here to keep our viewers updated about the latest happenings in the maritime industry. So let's start off with Jude.
Yep, I have some MAERSK news from here. MAERSK Line Denmark has been named Sustainable Shipping Operator of the Year for its reductions in energy consumption and emissions. The award, presented by Sustainable Shipping at a ceremony in London on July the 15th, was given to MAERSK Line in recognition of its efforts in reducing the environmental impact of its business operations. MAERSK Line proved that two-stroke engines on container vessels were able to run continuously at low loads, ensuring a more flexible and energy-efficient vessel. In 2007, MAERSK Line initiated a study on her 110 vessels, which showed that despite traditional policy of 40 to 60% as minimum engine load, it was safe to go as low as 10%. So that's a lot of energy saving there.
Yeah. Next update, Evolution Yachts and IMAX joint venture says that Evolution Yachts and IMAX Marine have launched a new joint venture named Ferries Australia. The team will build commercial vessels up to 40 meters in length. Kevin, Altera and Bill Plug, the managing directors of Evolution Yachts and IMAX Marine, said that the joint venture would fully utilize the expertise of their team as well as the space of the two yards. Good news.
Some marine and energy investment here. The Southwest is set to become a global center for marine energy following our £10.3 million investment in the development of equipment and expertise to harness the energy from the sea. The investment will be used by the Peninsula Research Center for Marine Renewable Energy, also known as PRIMARE, which was set up 2 years ago by Exeter and Plymouth Universities, with financial support from the Southwest Regional Development Agency, also known as RDA. According to PRIMARE, the funding will support 5 academic staff, 60 researchers, and a technology transfer team to work with business and create jobs across the region.
Well, the next update is gigantic jellyfish cause trouble. Says that gigantic jellyfish from the Yellow Sea have drifted to the Sea of Japan, causing a nightmare for Japanese fishermen. Scientists think that the Nomura's jellyfish, which can grow to 1.83 meters in diameter and weigh 204 kg, originate from Chinese waters but have drifted to Japanese waters owing to ocean currents.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a recession that has hit the maritime sector. It has hit Class NK at least. According to figures from Japanese Classification Society, Class NK, as of April, over 1,000 new build orders around the world were cancelled. Class NK said it expected the number of cancellations to rise as the year progressed. It said that cancellations now extend to vessels that were tentatively reserved at shipyards and letters of intent to vessels to be built. Bad news there.
Yeah. The next update is Evergreen Line announces general rate increase. Effective from August 10, 2009, Evergreen Line will increase general rates in the Far East and South Africa to USA. There will be an increase of US $400 per 20-foot container and an increase of US $500 per 40-foot container. 40-foot high cubic container rates will go up by US $563, while 45-foot high cubic container rates will increase by US $633.
Okay. A Navy warship has blown up a drugs boat after her crew were detained and 3/4 of a ton of cocaine with a street value of £33 million was seized. Portsmouth-based frigate HMS Duke carried out the operation on patrol in the Caribbean and later destroyed the boat that deemed as a shipping risk. The crew were detained by armed U.S. Coast Guards before the boat was sunk. HMS Iron Duke has been on her first counter-drugs patrol in her current deployment when the vessel was spotted.
Alright. Another update is 2 ferries collide during fog in Sweden. Says that 12 people have been injured during a ferry collision yesterday involving 2 Rederi Gotland vessels. A rescue services spokesman said that the vessels carrying a total of 1,800 passengers collided during fog at the port of Nynäshamn. 1 person was seriously hurt while other 11 sustained minor injuries.
Okay, I have some yachting news here. The annual Port of Plymouth regatta gets underway on Saturday with that is today, with inter-club JATs, the match racing set to make its debut at the event. The JATs have been in the city throughout July, competing in their 3 qualifier events in the Royal Yachting Association match races. The winner of the Plymouth Series will be given a place in the RYA National Match Racing Series in final in October.
Alright, the next update, shipping sector get for more turbulence. It says that trade conditions now are even worse than in the 1930s. A senior shipping industry official said here on Tuesday, with weak global demand and fleet oversupply set to dampen recovery prospects for the seaborne transport sector. Around 90% of the world's traded goods by volume are transported by sea, with many hoping for a world economic recovery. It's very bad news.
I see a port in China that is doing well during this time of recession. The eastern Chinese port of Qingdao handled 5.9 million TEU during the first half of the year, up to 2% compared to the same period last year. The port's cumulative throughput in the same period climbed 5% to 158 million tons, Xinhua reported. So that's good news for a port doing well during recession, huh?
Well, this is not what I'm going to say is not at all a good news. Says that Hiroshima Bank bails out Sasaki Shipbuilding. Says that Hiroshima Bank is currently formulating a bailout plan for troubled yard Sasaki Shipbuilding, which fell into hard times following the Aizen Group cancellation of several chemical tankers. A Japanese ship owner has said that it would purchase 3 of the 5 tankers and charter the vessels to Stolt-Nielsen. We have decided to bail out Sasaki as our contribution to the region by protecting local employment and in order to let Sasaki return its advanced technology used in building chemical tankers.
So that's good news, a bank to the rescue there.
Yeah.
Well, that's all for today. Be sure you join us on Monday at the same time, same place.